Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We got second place Devan with Piss Kid. Surprised me too. With GP out there, I was like, how did he do it? But welcome in, Devan. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Awesome. Introduce yourself. Let the audience know who you are.
Yeah, so my name is Devan. I've done the Brawlic League before. That was a lot of fun. Did the first season of that. I got third. I think I got third.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I got fourth. We get it.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Way to rub it in.
Yeah. A little bit about me and like the history with me in this deck. This is the first yellow deck I picked up, and just like something about like the burning and like the tempo and like the really value-oriented version of it, it felt good to me, and like immediately like I really just clicked with the deck. In the Brawlic League was the first time I ever played this deck, and I went 4-0 that day.
Yeah. And it was the final match. We had to figure out, it was me and you, who's going to get third place. Yep. I jumped onto a different deck, Blackbeard, and you played this, and I'm like,
Stuck with it.
He beat me.
Yep, and it worked out. Yep, and the deck's changed quite a bit since then. But I mean, you know, still plays the same.
Yeah. EBO2 is already in the meta right now. GP was the big thing everyone tries to counter, but we didn't run into any of them today. But so let's look into this. I personally don't know how. Well, I just completely thought Piss Kid was going to completely die out.
I thought the same thing.
But you obviously have a vision for it. What is it? What are you focusing on as a Piss Kid player for like a GP matchup? Are you preferring first or second? First off,
I've kind of catered the deck more to play on first better. First and second, I think, are both fine into GP. But like the curve feels surprisingly better on odd going first, even though like most of the deck is even cost. Because you've got like the only thing you miss is like the Basil Hawkins on 4. Playing Basil Hawkins on 5 sucks. But like your 7 Dawn turn is a Cavendish or a Law, and getting a body developed, one of the big bodies developed early, feels really good in that matchup because you can just start swinging 8s or 9s at them, and then it's really difficult for them to recover from that. The Katakuri is a huge. I put it back in. I took it out for a while, but Katakuri hits everything in GP. Hits a lot of really important cards right now. Even if they go their Pusanji Pudding or their Secret, it still puts it at the bottom. They never see it again.
There you go. No, and it's honestly great because I mean, I'm looking at this deck list right off the bat. There's nothing new added.
No, not really.
You've just adapted a couple of like switch ups and everything. It's really good. The removal, if you can have control. The one thing I loved about Piss Kid right off the bat, I actually played in the league. I used my Katakuri just for fun, and I lost to 2 Piss Kids.
Yeah.
They burn life faster, and now we're being able to do more removal stuff and everything. It's a great situation. Like you got this you mentioned.
I added a lot more removal into the deck because for like GP, and I was expecting a lot of aggression. I was expecting Vegapunk. I was expecting GP. This deck already rolls Vegapunk, and it does decently into GP, but I added in 3 damned punks, and the 4 Namis is a staple. I think the game goes too fast for Gadatsu, so I decided to go with damned punk instead, and it came in clutch in quite a few games.
There you go. Awesome. So right now in this sort of meta, do you think this is actually going to continue to the next meta when it comes to blue, purple Luffy, or do you think you're for sure going to have to put this deck away? Or do you think Piss Kid still lives on?
It's going to be hard for sure, because like you also get the big bodies, but they get them faster. They're going to also have 9K blockers that are restanding, but they don't have to, it's not limited by anything, they just get to do it.
Yeah.
And they get a good card next set. The 2-cost beige blocker, very good.
Yes.
But yeah, I haven't put too much thought into it playing against blue purple, but it doesn't sound great. Just thinking about it like right now, it doesn't sound awesome.
Yeah, I want literally green purple Luffy. I played a couple. I'm like, yeah, that's not working, and then boom, put it away.
Yeah. The only saving, Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good.
I was gonna say the only saving grace about that deck is that it is a 3-cost deck. Like if you can see these kids, you could probably cook them pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
The burn aspect, especially against a 3-life leader, really huge. But I mean, maybe the restanding Katakuri blockers is just enough that it can't be played anymore. Who knows?
Very true. I mean, get it to the point where like you can get rid of their blocker somehow, and then you 10-drop base. And they're like, well, I didn't have any cards in my hand to keep me alive, and you kept burning everything. So what am I doing now?
Yeah, maybe we go to more Katakuris.
With that Katakuri is a big thing, but I think the biggest threat is like Big Mom against that, because they're constantly regaining their life.
True. Yeah.
Just being able to constantly counter that. I mean,
That is tough. Yeah, the only thing I can
Kingdom
think of,
Come if we had it still.
No, yeah, that's gone. Yeah, nine drops cannot be interacted with. 9 drops hit the board, they're there.
They are there for sure. But awesome, thank you. I really do hope that this deck can keep moving forward. I have it maxed out. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, I only believe in like top decks at this point.
Right. Yeah.
So it's very hard to like have faith in this, but I see you're doing it. You got second place today. I can't complain about that whatsoever. Right. But I will say this: is any future events that we're going to be able to check you out and everything for this? Using this at least.
Using this, I mean, checking me out. You know, I like coming to the Brawlic League when I can. When you guys run the tournament, yes. It's hard for me to come on Tuesdays when you guys are doing it, but I love being a wild card. I love coming in whenever I can, so people can check me out on that whenever we're playing. But I mean, I'm going to be sticking with this deck for a while. It's like my pet deck. I love it.
There you go. Awesome. Any shout outs you want to give out to the audience and everything?
Yeah, big shout out to Swift and Mavis. They helped me do playtesting yesterday and the day before. The extra reps, even though I was playing mostly GP, the extra reps were really nice just to get accustomed to what decks we're going to be doing. Yep. And then also shout out to Sage Keck, because he's actually the guy that got me onto Kid again, surprisingly. I was completely out on it, and he's like, are you sure? Like, it's good into Vegapunk. It's decent into a Nell. Like, there's a lot of matchups that it can be good on. So I tried it, and immediately I was like, damn, I think he's right.
Yeah, he's right. The copium is here.
It's like, shit, all right, yeah. He just whispered in my ear, and immediately I was like, just one word. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can do it.
No convincing.
Folded immediately.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much again, Devan, for having us. Well, being able to be part of this deck profile and showing that Pisket is still available out there for people to continue playing. Thank you very much for tuning in, you guys. We're multi-streaming on multiple platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Type in Brawlic Games and you'll find us anywhere you want. Instagram as well. That's a great spot to check out our shorts. They're amazing. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Done. Good deal.